Melbourne have been the front runner for most of the season, but that doesn't always translate into a smooth passage in the postseason, and they have learnt that the hard way, because this gutsy Illawarra team have turned this series into a genuine fight, and we head into Game 3 with it all up for grabs. The winner through to the championship series, and the loser will be left to wonder what if. There's a nice find. Lala Chul had Golding backdoor.
Set play on those pin downs. They're trying to top lock it, and it was well read, well executed. Get Chris Golding a cheapie to get his night started.
One, Swakala Bullock responds.
And that's inexcusable.
Froling cleans up the scraps and cuts it back to a three-point game. Dellavedova with the ball handling duties. And Travers gliding to the basket, takes it at Clark once more, and Luke Travers has 6 early. Dellavedova surveying his options. Lala Chul has the size advantage over Harvey and exploits that. It's a double-figure lead early for Melbourne. Clark with his feet set. Big offensive rebound by Hook Porty. Take 2. He's not missing twice.
Ooh, a lot of fire. Speaking of which, Ariel Haporti says, allow me to introduce myself.
Robinson wide open, must shoot, and knocks it down. What young talent, originally out of South Australia. Robinson for his third 3 of the quarter. Justin Robinson.
Amazing how he could have been so tentative, Andrew, just 3 days ago at home.
Yeah, well, he was 3 of 13 here in game 1. And I think that knocked his confidence around a little bit, but this has been a very high-quality finish for the Illawarra Hawks.
Hook Porty got to that left hand and scores. That's aggressive from Will Hickey. Head down to the basket. And Froling going to walk on the Lala Chul. Good D.
Great touch.
Andrew, this has been one of the best playoff series I've seen in a number of years from standard of play perspective.
For sure. Oh, no doubt about that.
It's fine for Justin Robinson. Timeout, Dean Vickerman. They were down 13 early in this second quarter, and again, the Hawks have got it back to 5. Make that 3 off the lob. Timeout once more, Melbourne. 3-point game at John Cain Arena. Shea Illy wide open. Great set out of the timeout for Melbourne.
Try and force him out like there. Now, it's different with Clark, but that's a better result.
How did he manage to find Swakala Bullock?
Composure. He knew there was someone had to be open. The double team came and didn't panic. Wow, there's a bonus. Shea Illy.
Now 5 on the clock. They've been patient, the Hawks. The time has come.
Great
pass. Golding with the block.
Huge.
Big defensive play for Melbourne. Offensive rebound. This time, Illy drives. It goes. They're going to need to buck the trend, Illawarra. They've lost the second half in their last 8 away games this season. They're going to have to come up big in this second half. Harvey doesn't get that to go. He's 0 of 3 for the night. Golding inside for Travers. Timeout, Illawarra. It's been all Melbourne to start the third quarter.
Oh my.
And a 4-point play will help their cause.
A couple of minutes gone in the third quarter. The Hawks are hanging in. Golding with a step back. Killer class. Robinson running the point for Illawarra. Kicks it back out to Gary Clark. Just 8 points for the night. Defers to Robinson. The shot clock ticks down to 3. He scores and wanted the bonus. Gary Clark with an offensive rebound. Has Robinson, who cuts a swathe to the basket.
And that's a great pass by Gary Clark.
Dellavedova head down to the basket. trying to score against the clock, and does! Harvey attracted the crowd, and that left Robinson wide open. Justin Robinson with his 4th 3 of the night. Harvey got him out away from Illy. Was blocked by Hook Porty. 2-on-1 up ahead. And Clark with a layup. Hickey tucked away in the corner. Took it into the paint. Hook Porty put it into the stands. 9-point advantage to Melbourne. Make that 11. On cue.
And that is why. Even on one leg.
They reload through Golding, who's guarded by Hwan Jung Lee. Shooter v shooter. Super tough. The Hawks live to fight another day, I should say. Here's Harvey off the window for 2. Timeout Melbourne, back to 10. We go down to the wire between these two. Dellavedova continues to make big plays in big moments.
Well, I think you can start lining up for some tickets for Sunday after that one.
The Hawks have got a problem now. They need points, and they need them quick. Froling forces his way in. He has been phenomenal. Kicked it back out to no one. Hwan Jung Lee on a rescue mission.
Wow.
That was good.
Wow.
Nervous moments there for Shea Illy, who very nearly fell over. Clark,
Backcourt.
very nearly a backcourt violation. Illy, big bucket. Chance for a deep breath for Melbourne, but only for a moment. Gary Clark with a bomb. Fans on their feet at John Cain Arena. Perth and Tasmania up next. And by the end of tonight, we will know who is contesting the championship series. Last roll of the dice. Tyler Harvey.
You got to get the ball in bounds.
4-point game. 8 seconds left. They get the ball in bounds. Forced to foul Golding.
The attention that he draws opens up a lot for his teammates.
They've been the front runner all season long. They've been pushed all the way. But Melbourne United punched their ticket to the championship series and will take in home court advantage. 100-94, the final score in Game 3. What a series.
The final stop on the journey to the NBL's Championship Series is out west at RAC Arena in Perth, where the Wildcats and the Jack Jumpers square off for the right to face Melbourne United for all the marbles. Game 3, this do-or-die matchup, the winner to face Melbourne United. Doyle inside, and it's tipped home. Drimmick and Magnay both there.
I think it was Magnay, and he was there for the lob. That lob was on if Bill Doyle wanted to throw it up. Good effort there from Magnay. Glass.
Hiram Harris in attack mode.
Good push from Harris. Here we are.
That's a little bit of a fumble there. Can't connect with Webster. Numbers advantage for Tassie. Drimmick running the floor.
So smart from Jordan Crawford. You could see there they had a 2-on-1, and instead of him trying to go to the lane, he kind of floated out to the three-point line to bring Hiram Harris away and allowed Anthony Drimmick to get the wide-open layup.
Hinder thought about the 3, of course, hit 5 in Game 1, a career high. Doolittle from the elbow.
This kind of scoring production from the likes of Doolittle really important. You know, we always talk about the supporting cast for the Wildcats. Bryce Cotton's going to draw a lot of attention. Doolittle being active and scoring is key, and so is that guy, Jack McVeigh.
On the right block, backs his way in on Lee. Loose ball goes the way of the Wildcats, and it was never going to take long. Bryce Cotton with a 3-ball to hand them back the lead. Options on the perimeter everywhere for the Jack Jumpers. They don't need it because Marcus Lee lashes one down. The atmosphere here at RAC Arena is very hot. Tasmania by 4. 2 minutes remaining in this opening term. Beautiful feed from Lee to find McDonald cutting to the hoop. Wagstaff down at mid-court. Almost ended up trailing himself into a 3. He rolls to the hoop instead.
The Jack Jumpers 0 for 7 from long range.
Bryce Cotton's got 5, so does Hiram Harris. Make it 7 for Cotton as he gets straight to the hoop. Wagstaff outside. Can't hit that one. Outside to Cotton. Tries his luck. Finds the bottom of the net.
And he's rocking and rolling. Bryce Cotton, 5 quick points in the first minute of this second quarter. He's the first guy in the double figures.
McVeigh at the other end gets one to go.
How many times has Jack McVeigh done that this season?
4 on the shot clock for Jack McVeigh. Gets to his spot and connects.
He's so tough.
That man is on fire from downtown early. Doyle with a beautiful move inside. Milton Doyle, again, so crafty with it, so smooth. Saar gets it in, but it's taken away by Drimmick. Doyle goes straight back to work, underneath to Lee.
Timeout Perth.
8 seconds remaining in the half here for the Wildcats. What can they manufacture? Usher rolling to the hoop. And the Wildcats have got plenty of work to do in this second half at home if they're to set up a showdown with Melbourne. And Milton Doyle goes straight back where he left off. McVeigh trying to get to that patented move, couldn't connect. Doyle's outside, connects on another 3. Oh, McVeigh with a strong move and finish. McVeigh at the other end has it pinned against the backboard by Doolittle. Cotton kicks it to himself. Can he control it? Eventually he does. Goes at Magnay and finishes. Back to single digits. Crawford hasn't scored in the ball game yet. What a way to open your account.
Big time for Jordan Crawford.
Another turnover here for the Jack Jumpers. Cotton comes up with it. Got it from Wagstaff. Thought about the 3 ball. Rolls to the hoop himself and finishes through the contact. And now Jesse Wagstaff takes a trip to Doyle Isle. Doyle to McVeigh. Big hit.
Big mistake from Jordan Usher. You cannot help off strong side corner. That's what John Riley's not happy about.
35 seconds remaining in this third period. Tassie by 12. Looking to close out, advance to a grand final series. Inside to Magnay, who thumps it down. Magnay off to McDonald. Sean McDonald making plays again.
Now going this way, Bryce Cotton's got to see the rock. He took one shot in the entire third quarter. He made it. There's Alex Saar. Rolling his way to the rim, ticking the scoreboard over.
Tassie have led by as many as 17. 5 on the shot clock for McVeigh. He's going to add another 2. And the task gets all the more difficult for John Riley and his Wildcats. And the Jack Jumpers have controlled it throughout this second half. They've kept them at arm's length. And Drimmick can't quite put it beyond reach, but Magnay reaches up and does just that. They lead by 18. Cotton adds 2 more.
Only his 3rd shot of the entire second half.
But for the second time in their 3 seasons, the Jack Jumpers are headed to the Championship Series. The league's newest franchise will return to the biggest stage to face Melbourne United. They get it done on the road in Perth.
After 20 thrilling rounds, an epic play-in series, and a grueling semi-final series, we are down to to the very last two. The championship series between Melbourne and Tasmania is away.
Well, Drewy, I'm going to be curious to see if Delhi can have the same success with that move against taller defender and Anthony Drimmick.
There's Magnay down the lane. Crawford guarded by Travers. Underneath for Magnay.
Well, Drewy, they're 4 for 4 in terms of quality possession. To Melbourne United's fortune, it's only resulted in 4 points. But right now, Tasmania looks sharp on the offensive end.
Here's the Wallachul at the other end. The big men. Hilly downhill, finds the Wallachul. 4 for Magnay, 4 for the Wallachul. Anthony Drimmick trying to get busy on Chris Golding. That'll be big for his confidence. Game 3 against Perth, he was plus 15, Anthony Drimmick. Had a big say in that result.
It is, and he's not a high-volume shooter.
That man is.
Well, he is from the three-point line as well. Yeah, it was across the 3 games they've played this year, he's averaging 12 field goal attempts. 9 of them come from the three-point line.
Magnay all alone again. Travers from long range. Clark downhill. That's Bowen who gave up the 3. Optimum look for Dellavedova. Bottom of the net. Good luck stopping that. This pass from McDonald, pick and pop. Krislovic, big knockdown. Doyle from outside. Great start to the quarter for Tasmania. Juk Deng off the dribble, takes it at Kyle Bowen.
Right here, Crawford's the one they need to get going, and that will really do his confidence the world of good.
Jack jumpers by 1. Golding couldn't get his 3 ball away. Patience finds Hook Porty underneath. Melbourne back in front. Golding from the corner.
That's incredible.
That is outrageous.
Jack McVeigh floats into the lane. He's been doing that all season long.
Matty Dellavedova knocks down another 3 ball. 2 of 2 now.
And a steal by Wallachul. Look out!
They're the mistakes you can't afford to make.
Turnovers, which haven't been a feature of Tasmania all season long, have been a big problem for them in this second quarter. Tough 3 for Drimmick. Important 3 for Anthony Drimmick. Timeout, Melbourne. Clark stepping back. Big time.
So smooth with it, Drewy. Found his space against the closeout. Sidestep, knocked down the 3. Big change in play.
Double figure lead again, but that is nice from Milton Doyle.
That had me faking. Trying to stop Chris Golding when he's in this frame of mind.
Doyle guarded by Travers. Drives and off the glass scores. Shot clock now at 10. Drimmick with a floater. That's tough from Anthony Drimmick, who has 9 of his own.
A low percentage shot that goes their way.
Yeah,
you usually don't work that hard for that type of shot, but they get the dividend.
And D. Vickman, he lives with that. He said, good D, that's just good offense, beating some pretty decent D.
It's 16 when the 2 teams played in round 16 in Tasmania. But that is an enormous problem for the Jack Jumpers. Deadly. Anthony Drimmick with a contested treble of his own. Travers misses out from underneath. Offensive rebound and puts it back in.
He's quietly had a really good game. He's done a fantastic job on the defensive end in locking up McVeigh.
7 points now for Luke Travers. Doyle off the front. O-board for Lee. Here's Doyle who relocates. Had to go and does.
They do as good a job of any with their rotations on the weak side to help on the divers.
This take from Sean McDonald makes it a 7-point game. It's the closest it's been since the score was 43-36. Not that time for Golding. Second look for Melbourne off the Bowen offensive rebound. Dellavedova with his feet set. McDonald left that short. Plenty of time for Clark. Got it! John Cain Arena explodes as Ian Clark nails a three-quarter time dagger. At this end, Ariel Hukporti with authority.
And the end one.
Here's Golding. You know what happens next. 6 minutes remaining. Crowd of nearly 10,000 at John Cain Arena. Wallachul diverse to Clark. Knocks it down.
Krislovic is down, back in play. That's why the ball's being held up. Melbourne United been very sporting.
Held it up for as long as they could. Eventually, an easy bucket for Wallachul. I mean, Krislovic with a leg issue. Let's have a look here.
A little roll, I think. Roll of the ankle. Wasn't huge. Yeah, inside it. I think it twisted to the inside. Is that how you saw it there? But Melbourne United...
I actually don't watch these ankle injuries anymore, Andrew. I've given up on watching them. Too painful.
So Melbourne United cleared the benches. And
Drimic searching for one last bucket. Melbourne throw the first punch, and it's a big one. A statement victory in Game 1 of the Championship Series. Winners this afternoon, 104-81, and they lead 1-0.